We're gonna go to the pool today. All right, so I decided. I woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go hit the pool. I'm gonna get my little tan on. And guys, I have been trying to get over feeling so insecure for some reason. Well, not for some reason. I had a conversation where I was called pretty much fat for eating more than 3 chicken wings. So the body dysmorphia kicked in and I was like, I look so fat. And now I looked in the mirror and I was like, bitch, I'm not fat, I'm skinny. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So I'm ready to go to the pool. I'm gonna take you guys with me and we're gonna talk about some important topics. One of which, social media and worshiping people on social media that you don't even freaking know, including celebrities. This is something that's bothered me for a really long time. I'm like, how can you be protective of celebrities, of people that don't even know you, that you don't even know, and then be okay with that? And be okay with their actions and be like, oh yeah, if they did something bad, like it couldn't be them. Or if they did something bad, then there has to be some logical reason to it. Would you show the same amount of grace for somebody that's a regular degular on the street? No. So why are you protecting these people for free dollars? But yeah, it's very odd. Let's go see if the coffee machine is fixed because I want French vanilla. Sorry for the up closeness. That's just how I am. I've been debating going back and forth between not using social media ever again or using it. And I think I just have to control my consumption of social media because of all these weird things, like people worshiping these family vloggers and like parents that are exploiting their children on the internet, and people that are just clearly pushing an agenda to sell things that they don't know about and can actually impact people's health. And then there's like the AI stuff where a lot of stuff isn't even real and people are thinking that it is. It's so sad. We have people with pages that say they're doctors giving medical advice and have never worked a day in their life as a doctor in medicine, okay? Yeah, social media is freaking weird. And I've been trying to figure out like what path to take life-wise. And I think it's really hard for people because there's this expectation that like if you're not rich and famous, if you don't have a certain amount of money, all these things, then you didn't make it. And in reality, like most people are just living regular lives, just working, and it's weird to even call it regular lives because it's just life. Just working a job, 9 to 5, then they retire, and then they die, and that's like, okay, like there's nothing wrong with that. It's just whatever you want in your life. What do you want? Don't feel like you're less than just because that is something that you want out of life. No, there's a sign. Is the pool closed? Don't tell me. Don't tell me they're closed for maintenance. Damn it. I got my swimsuit. Maybe it's gonna open a little bit. We'll see. Till then, let's go to the cafe. Damn it. Today I wanna go swim. Freak. Walking past the maintenance guys. Hopefully maintenance is over soon. But yeah, I just don't like that. I don't like that people are using people and abusing them through social media, through lies, through wanting to make money and blah, blah. Not okay. It's not working. I'm very sad. Okay. I'm gonna grab a water bottle, even though I shouldn't drink out of plastic. So I'm gonna grab it. This is life. This is where we're at. We're just watching the pool guy to see if he finishes so we can go swim. There's this weird culture, and it's not even just in social media, but also in the workplace, where it's like you are worshiping people for being above you and having like a label or having a reputation of just making a certain amount of money or whatever the case may be. Like, you should not be worshiping anyone on this earth. Okay? And with the worshiping comes like this sense of protection where you like defend people because of their actions, if they're wrong or whatever the case may be. There's this weird like cult culture in the corporate place where it's like red flag for me was when I realized and I was told that I can't use someone that I have worked for in the company as a reference. Like, that's not a thing externally. Internally, it's cool. They can give me a reference. However, externally, they can't, which is so weird. But if you know me, you know I find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I have coworkers that we have like pledged to each other and told each other we will be each other's references and talk each other up to all these other companies that we apply for. So it's all good. But isn't that weird though? Isn't that weird? Wow, the water looks really nice. This guy is going hard clean this pool. Like, he's really in there. It's literally a vacuum. So cool, bro. I left the fridge open. My bad. Let's show you guys the pool. This is what I'm seeing. Look at how nice that pool is. I'm doing it so bad. To struggle. I feel like I'm not the only one that is feeling really weird about social media and all the things, because I've had multiple conversations with people where they're like, oh God, like, yeah, I think about that a lot. And yeah, all we can do is be a better example, I guess, on social media, or try to be as best as possible when it comes to exploiting children, specifically on the internet, which is one of the worst things ever. Like, your kid shouldn't have a channel. That's freaking weird. I feel like your children being all up in your videos and your thumbnails and all this stuff is also weird. It is not okay for you to depend on your child being present in your videos to make money. That's not normal. I feel for the children in this world because I'm like, with every generation comes a different kind of trauma. I don't know. Depends on your generation, where it's like they're normal. And I hate when people are like, oh, this generation now is the worst. My generation was better. No, everyone's just different. And when I look at the struggles that this generation, like this younger generation, has to deal with, I'm like, yee, that's a tough one too. You know what I mean? And one being really tough is the loneliness and isolation that comes with your parents being obsessed with using their phone and being on social media, and then you just wanting to be a kid and also growing into the realm of like, I have to be on social media to get attention, and that being like a domino effect of having so many like kid influencers and kids being exploited on social media and feeling like that's the only way that they can get attention and love from their parents. That's rough, bruh. That's really rough. And not only that, like, you shouldn't know what my freaking house looks like. Like, I don't want, as a kid, you know what I mean? I don't want people to know what my bedroom looks like or see me live my life. As a child, I think about the fact that, like, when I was going through puberty, I had these weird bean tits. That's what I would call them. It was so embarrassing. I can't imagine if I could look that up right now and see that on YouTube for millions of other people to see too, and be like, yeah, that was me at 6 years old. I wouldn't want anyone to see this, but I had no ability to control that. So yeah, not okay. We're at this weird place and space and time where it's like, what is life? I'm trying to balance like my thoughts on social media, you know, and then I'm seeing like the workplace be such a weird place, and then I'm also seeing the news. Every day is a new day to just look at destruction, what looks like destruction, what looks like craziness, and I don't even know. Then again, a wise man once said, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Because when we do, we look around and we're like, oh my God, it's not so bad. You know, it's not so bad. There's still a lot of bad things, don't get me wrong. And it's important to like stay updated. I feel like if you consume enough social media, you get to the point where like you don't want to leave your house. You don't know how to exist. And it's extremely extremely stressful. So take your breaks when you need to. And if you decide to just completely disconnect, then do so. And just to have like those reliable, unbiased sources of news that you can look at to stay updated. This guy's still cleaning his pool. I haven't made a lot of videos because honestly, I've been trying to just be one with my life and just enjoy every present moment. It's been really nice. I think that like there's nothing better than just living. You know what I mean? Just live your life. I've been wanting to like work out or do some form of workout and I haven't because pure laziness, but I feel like this day has led me to this moment. Oh, you know what? I need to do my 30-day booty day. My dietitian shared it with me, it's on Pinterest. And every day you have to do something. So let me start with day one again because day one was like 3 days ago for me and I haven't done the other days. So perfect. But first, you want to start off with doing 5 squats. 1. No, it's like 10. Because I remember, no, I think it was like 15. I'm probably doing more than the first day, but it's okay. You know what? 13. And then they do the what do they call them? They call them the bridge, which we all know this one. Rest. So we go. We're doing 15 days. 3, 5, 1. Last one is the donkey kicks. So we're gonna do. I'm gonna do 15 on each side. I know that the person is completely wrong. What I'm doing right now is completely wrong. That's okay. And if my posture's bad, don't even talk about it because you go to the line, go to the gym like that. 2, 3, 12. Okay. 2. And then 12. 13. That's it. That's my fitness for today. This is so chill though. This is the Pilates room. I'm gonna give you guys a tour. These are the bikes. And then there's like a rubber. And then you have mats and stuff. Then we have this right here where we can choose like what classes. So I still don't understand it. But I know that my neighbor fixed this. Because she was like, I'm gonna figure it out because I'm gonna do Pilates. And I was like, text me and let me know when we're doing Pilates because I don't know. But it looks like maybe she's been doing HIIT workouts because what? I'm pretty sure this is her profile or something. I don't know. Super cool. Yeah. What the freak? Why can't I pick? I don't understand it. I'm gonna have to Google it one day if I care. I know. But yeah. Let me get some exercise. I really want to try using this row thing. Let's see how this works. Such a kid. The day my life. People are like, where are you? I'm like, everywhere. This is actually cool. I don't think this is right. I wonder if this is good for my butt. It counts how many strokes you're doing. Let me show you. So it counts how many strokes you're doing, and then it has other stuff. I don't understand. Let's row. Yes. I'm rowing. I think it's squeezing in my legs. It's actually kind of cool. I kind of like this one. No one's ever in here. I kind of like it though. Am I thinking about exercising? No way. This is crazy. Let's try this thingy. It's the echelon. Look, echelon. A lot of people talk about this because it's like the Peloton. That's what it's like. What you guys? Are you having fun? I'm having fun. This is like those California. Keep going. You feel it? I feel my coach being destroyed right now. It's like this thing isn't breathing into it. Oh my god, how do we do this? That's when they be like this. It's not even counting for me. Oh, okay. That's not right. Where's when you go that low? That's probably how I was supposed to be doing it. It's blue. This is a good sign. That means I did pretty well. Oh my god. I kind of like this. I feel like I could do that. Thank you for being a part of my healing experience. I feel like this might be for me. I've been avoiding the gym because I'm like, it's just been such a place of like disappointment for me. Whenever I would go when I was overweight, it's like nothing would work. And then I felt like so FAT, you know what I mean? And now that I've lost weight, before I started seeing dietitians, stuff like that, I would worry about going to the gym and just letting her rip and destroying like everyone on the treadmills. So it hasn't been like the safest place for me. But now that my system is like, she's controlled, I feel like I can do it. And also I have 24/7 access to this gym. Therefore, I can avoid people and I can get my fitness in. This is like inspiring me. And look, let me show you my other picture. So flat, it's not even funny. My pants, my underwear have started slipping off. And I'm like the same way, so I'm confused. And I know exactly what's happening. My butt is getting flatter. It's not okay, I'm not okay. Let's go see if this pulls down. I'm gonna go stop it. He's still in there. Dang it. He's really going hard, bro. I appreciate your service. Appreciate you. I hope that you can relate to the rants if you're listening to them, because it's really been in my head all the time, all those things. And I feel like as I watch content, I'm like, what the frick? Like, and then I look at the comments and people are like, awesome, so cool, I love this, blah. Like supporting these people that are exploiting children, are lying about freaking supplements or like brands and stuff. Like it's just, it drives me nuts. But yeah, I look at the comments and videos and I hate the fact that like so many people are a part of this audience that are easily manipulated, to say the least, and believe in all this crap that's not true. And I hate that influencers are like using such power to make money, you know, spread misinformation and just not do good things. I don't know. I just don't like that. So that is my spiel. If you want to make content, if you want to be a content creator, I encourage you to do it and try to be as wise as possible with your platform and make some feel-good content that's super chill, or just be wise, you know what I mean? Make educational content. Like there's good content creators out there that I can tell are very intentional with what they put out. I aspire to be that way and to just like either remind people that they're not alone, be educational in some way with, you know, mindful boundaries, and yeah, not be like promoting negativity or fear into people. Fear mongering is so real right now and it's not funny, not at all. Guess where? I'm at the pool. He finished, so now I'm gonna enjoy my day. I have to record my cold plunge request from Jamari. I'm gonna add that to this video. Alright. Do you hear that dog? It's so loud, guys. Jesus. I really don't want to go nowhere. Because I have a feeling it's gonna be really cold. But I know it's gonna feel so good at the same time. actually feels so good. Summertime. I'm gonna keep swimming. Love you guys. Bye.